Hi, everyone. This is Tom Grisak. It's Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. Hope you're having a great week. This is our weekly marketing report, and thankfully, I've got a little bit more to report to you this week than last week. Last week was a little unusual for us because we didn't have new listings. We had a couple of properties that for some reason weren't selling. I didn't know why, and we were kind of stagnant. The reason is we've just had just a phenomenal year right now. As of today, we're at about 72 million closed and entitled. So it's not like we're not selling homes. We're selling our homes so quickly that we can't replenish them on our inventory. And I'll give you a good example of that here in just a second. The first one I wanted to talk about here is Stacy Road. This is a property that for some reason we just couldn't find the buyer for it. It took us about a month and a half maybe, which in the old days, month and a half to sell a $2.5 million homes, that was just light speed. But these days, homes are selling so quickly and moving so quickly that when we see a month and a half without an offer, we start wondering what's going on. But this property, as I told you, it has everything. Beautifully outfitted, beautifully finished out. To me, this has always felt like a warm family home rather than just a house. It's on a heavily wooded lot in one of only two gated developments in Fairview, and the other one is Heritage Ranch. So this is really the only true gated development for custom homes in Fairview. And the neat thing about this home is if you like your privacy, you've got to get through two gates to get to this home rather than one, because the second gate actually leads to the property. But you can see how tastefully that finish out was done. Every single room has a nice feature about it. That was actually this is the guest home or pool house. That's where the kids hung out. Just a great home. So that did go into title. Our next one, we did have a sale last week. This is 1388 Francie Way. This is actually in Allen, priced at $1.075, and just a gorgeous home inside and out. If you want to see what $1.075 gets you in Allen, this is a good example. Beautifully taken care of. When you see the outside, you'll really like it a lot. Very nicely finished out inside, Class A space. Very, very well maintained. We had 3 or 4 offers on this home, which didn't surprise us. This is a case too where we always try to price our properties reasonably and then let the market establish rather than trying to hit the price out of the park. And we may miss it way high and people don't make an offer, which we don't want. This sold well above the asking price at $1.075. But I want you to see this backyard and backyard living area, just beautiful. And that's a pool where you actually can swim against resistance. So they made great use of that space in the back. So that one's closed, put to bed. We're so happy for the sellers. They've got another home under contract that we're working with them to help them on the buy side. A beautiful home too. So we're looking forward to that home closing. Then this home here just went into title, and actually we just got the listing on this. This is 202 Green in Lucas, and it's in Lovejoy ISD. This home was priced at $1.075. We'd been had it out on our site for a couple of weeks as a coming soon. The interest in it was just incredible from day one. We got 11 offers on it in the first 2 days, all at or above asking, and the seller rode the right horse, I think, and the right price and the right circumstances for them. So if you want to see what this gets you, $1.075 million on a couple acres in Lucas and Lovejoy, this is it. However, as I said, this sold well over. So maybe, honestly, last year, if we'd priced this home, it probably would have been $950 to $975. We put it up at $1.075 because we knew how strong this market was, and we weren't surprised. But you can see single-story home, extensive hardwood floors, Again, very well maintained. The buyer for this home, the one that's in the lead with the offer, was really chomping at the bit to get this one from the first time they saw it. So we feel pretty confident this home will close too. Okay, as far as new listings, this is actually a development that we're doing with Steve DiNapoli. Steve DiNapoli developed Three Oaks and Oak Meadows in Fairview, two of the premier developments in Fairview. So there's a lot of confidence in the type of developments that he does. This is going to be a Class A facility. It's going to be gated. The entry feature is going to look similar to that. It will have water and a horse, a statue, entry gates. That's kind of an artist rendering of what those lots will look like. 13 lots from 2 to 6 acres, ranging from about 450,000 up to about 1.2 million. And we actually put that out on the MLS yesterday or the day before yesterday, and we have 2 lots already spoken for. Those should be under contract today, option. The interesting thing about this is we don't even have the streets cut in yet. Roads aren't in, utilities aren't in, but Mr. DiNapoli has done such a great job with these other 2 subdivisions. There was a lot of confidence that this would be something very special, and he said that this is probably going to be his most prestigious development he's ever done. Those homes in there will probably start at maybe 1.8 and go up to the high 2s, maybe even 3s. Great thing about this, it backs up to the Trinity Trail, which is a 29-mile hiking and equestrian trail. So you've just extended your property by 29 miles of pristine, untouched land when you buy in this development. And it's not going to be ever developed because that's Corps of Engineer property around Lake Lavon. Very quiet nights, very dark nights because you're next to Lake Lavon. But surprisingly, you're only about 8 to 9 minutes from 3 million square feet of shopping, retail, and entertainment at Stacy and 75. And I know that because I live right around the corner from this development, and we absolutely love it out here. It's what I call close-in country. People think they want country. They really don't. They want to be close enough they can get to the major thoroughfares and shopping conveniences. And this is a good example of that. So we feel like by next year, all these lots will be sold. This home is also in Lovejoy ISD School District, which is one of the top 3 school districts in the entire state of Texas. Not us saying that. The Texas Education Agency places it there every year, right with Highland Park and Carroll. Every year, those 3 kind of rotate, 1 to 3 positions. So we're very excited about this. This has been a long project we've been working on, but starting next week, when bids are accepted, the dirt work will start, and we're thrilled to get started on that. Last thing I wanted to do is congratulate our 3 of our top agents, Heather Polar on the left, Vice President, Sean in the middle, Vice President, and then Aaron Hickman standing next to me, Senior Vice President. They all made the D Magazine Best, and I was a top producer also. So I'm very proud of our team. These are just 4 of us. We've got another 2 that are just fabulous, and actually 3, because we brought on another agent about 2 months ago who's going to be tremendous. So one of these days, I will guarantee you every one of our agents will be in this D Magazine Best. We just have to give them time to get the sales under their belt to qualify for it. But we've got such a great team, and I'm just thrilled to be part of this team. I like to say I'm just glad I'm at the party. So anyway, that's our activity report for this week. Hopefully we're going to have a couple of listings in the coming week or so I can show you. I'll reiterate it again one more time. This market is absolutely bonkers. If you're planning on selling your home next year, you might want to think about moving it up. These homes are selling not for list price, they're selling for not for 5 or 10,000 over. Some of these homes are literally selling for $80,000-$90,000 above asking. And anybody that'll tell you that's been in real estate knows that that's all cyclical. This will come to an end at some time. We don't know when. I hope it goes on forever, but it's not going to last forever. And I'm afraid if you put off your selling decision, the ship may have sailed without you, and you may be regretting it next year. So please give us a call. My cell phone is 214-850-1519 if you'd like us to come out and give you a free, no cost, no obligation opinion of value. So give us a call if we can help you. Thank you. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.